Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, the toy division, of course, and we've got another little set over here. This is the Far From Home set. So we got Mary Jane and, well, MJ, I should say, and Peter. This could actually be Homecoming, I guess, because the jacket and he's stuck inside waiting for the Vulture to come and get him. But you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because it's also got the little thing on it, and it's like it all works. It all works. So there's a very similar design to this with a set that I did not get, but it actually, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so there's a whole bunch of stuff with it. There's been a lot of Spider-Mans out. Let's face it, a whole lot of Spider-Mans, and personally, I don't think that this set was necessary at all. Yet somehow I still got it because the necessity comes from getting an MJ. Look, if you've got a Mary Jane, the red-haired Mary Jane Watson Parker, I was a huge, huge fan of that. Unfortunately, none of them ever came my way. I've never seen them in the stores, not a single time, and I always missed my opportunity to get them. Crushes me and my soul, and yet I'm still here because there's an MJ, and that's good enough. So I never had this figure. It's cool to get the figure with the little. It's not a varsity jacket. The learning school, whatever, the Glee Club, that little thing where he had the excitement thing going on, whatever is part of the plot for the original movie. Anyway, so yeah, it's got the little jacket so that they can go to the spelling bee thing. So it's your typical Spider-Man. Um, he's got really good articulation for all intents and purposes. He I don't think you're expecting to do a whole lot with him, but he's really just for a posable thing, like a quick little thing. Anyway, he's got the two layers, which I think is very interesting. None of these are actually hold down, so you can actually take them off. And if you do take them off, you've actually got a very cool Spider-Man here because this is actually one of the really cool suits that's a little bit harder to get your hands on. So, bang, it still makes it kind of worth it. Now, you're still going to have the arms, which means you're going to have to crack the chest open in order to pull those parts apart and put other arms inside and, then probably do a paint job and whatnot. But you know what? Whatever. Like, whatever you're into. You can always remove the wrists because you got the web shooters here. And there's also the alternative hands. So you can have web shooters in both or either hands and a fist in both or either hands because, yeah. And he's got not nearly as much flexibility as some of the other Spider-Man characters out there. It is what it is. He's got great ab crunch forward, but as far as leaning back, the jacket 100% prevents him from doing any of that. So yeah, no, don't expect that. The head has got your typical really good articulation, but unfortunately, since it's this side, this is the worst Spider-Man. Besides those like 12-inch Titan class ones, they don't have any kind of articulation for forward and backwards over the shoulders, which is something that Spider-Man always needs. But it is what it is because that's exactly what this Spider-Man is. It's more for a pose. It's more for a temporary thing. Look, he's wearing the jacket. The hood actually lifts up and everything. It's a great figure for its intended purpose. This is not somebody that you're going to want necessarily a whole bunch of cool web swing action. There's not a lot of articulation on the shoulders. Just giving you that heads up. Okay, but here's the real prize, the MJ. This was a great figure. I absolutely loved her in the movie, especially the second movie. She was just such a crucial role. Bang, she's got better articulation than Spidey. Even when it comes up to the arms, not the elbows. She's actually got your typical female character articulation. It's not the double jointed things or anything like that. It's just bang like this. She's got the open palm for the slapper. Actually looks like she's trying to wall crawl, which is pretty impressive. And of course she comes with alternate hands over here. So with her left hand, she can also do the wall crawl. So she could do that stop in the name of love thing, but both of them are the exact same hand except one for the left hand and one for the right. So you can actually make her wall crawl if you want to incorporate that into the story. But she's got this fist over here for slugfest, for knocking somebody out, and this one where she can actually hold something. So, to club somebody in the head if she wants. So she got a couple different choices for hands. That's kind of cool. I'm not complaining. Yeah, great articulation, everything else. I love the boots. I think that's really cool. Definitely dig on that. Got little holes on the bottom if you want to pin her on something. The jacket actually opens up. Can this come off? Yes, actually. It looks like yes, it can. Okay, so that's actually really cool. So if you want to do something about the arms, you can always, black them out or something like that. Then it could look like she's wearing, I don't know, a full top long sleeve thing. Anyway, or just keep the jacket on, because why wouldn't you? It's a really great figure like that. I absolutely love the hair. Look, there's the hair on the other one also, which is really, really cool. I'm a little scared about that ponytail because it's so frail. It feels like, any kind of heat and the thing will just pop right off. So keep in a cool, dry place. That's my recommendation. I love the hair that's coming over the side like that. Really looks like the character. I mean, big time. That looks like the character right there. That looks like her actual face. Zendaya, I think her name is. So this is very cool. She's not going to be able to look up because of this ponytail. It holds firm. She can look down, but she ain't looking up. No, Spider-Man's overhead. She better just lay down and look up at the clouds or something. Very similar situation with the hair here. But this hair is my favorite. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is beautiful. I think there's going to be a lot of women who are jealous of this hair because, wow, like I cut my hair and I'm jealous of this hair. This is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, this is a really great figure. Again, it's a substitute. I would say that this is an adequate substitute for a Mary Jane Watson Parker character. So when I want MJ to go and do something with Spider-Man, bang, I've got the actual MJ, not Mary Jane, unfortunately. But again, it's perfectly fine for my purposes and having the Spider-Man with the jacket. So I'm not upset with this, but again, like it doesn't come with anything else. It just comes with a couple extra hands. It comes with an extra whatever. I would have honestly rather that this came with a Peter Parker than with a Spider-Man. That's my big crunch. Not even just a Peter Parker head to replace over there. No. Not interested. I'd actually rather have come with a Peter Parker. And if you want to have him in the jacket also, I guess, fine. But yeah, that would have really done it for me. If you wanted to make it a 3-pack, that would have been even better, just as long as there was something else. But I mean, it's like it comes with replacement hands, which they always come with replacement hands. The exact same replacement hands they always come with. It's either the fists or the web slinging or the climbing up the walls thing. It's always the same 3 sets of hands, right? And then here she's got 2 web crawling hands, 1 fist, and 1 kung fu grip to hold something. And she comes with an extra head with a ponytail as opposed to the hair all down. And yeah, it's a very basic set. So if I had to make a complaint, so this really needed to come with a lot more stuff. I bought it, I'm okay. I'm comfortable with the purchase. I wouldn't have not, I mean, you can clearly see what's displayed. I didn't think that there was a mailbox in the back or something, but yeah, my only complaint would be I don't feel that I necessarily got my money's worth for this. I really would have preferred to get something else with this also. Maybe a Peter Parker in a regular, t-shirt and hay and, a jacket that you could put on and take off something, just something else, This, anyway, I got an MJ. I got a cool Spidey with the not Letterman jacket. And that's it for me, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University, Toy Division, Classics.